also inspired a bit what Chris did. So I'm going to start with this. Look, in the gym, I always ask everyone, and it's half a joke, but not really a joke. But the first thing I always ask is, did you see Star Wars? Why? Okay, because I always say, look, you cannot get a blue belt in my gym if you did not see the 6 Star Wars movies. And why is that? Because, well, you can say it's based on Eastern philosophy and blah, blah, blah. But one of the things it teaches you is non-attachment. The more, like, all injuries in jiu-jitsu happen and all unhappiness in life happens if you're too much attached to the outcome. And if you do not overthink your actions. So, for example, like what Chris said today, look, if the person is sitting here on his neck, yeah, and you decide to jump on him or make a sudden random motion. Well, if you do random motions without thinking, you can expect random results. And sometimes the random result is this. You cannot really do that. Another example, look, a disease of these days, people talk but they don't listen. You know what it means, right? For example, you could be talking to me and I'm like, is it ever gonna end? Then you know you're not there. So how do you talk to someone? Have a conversation. What does it mean to have a conversation? It actually means we're listening to each other, we're talking to each other, and what I say is based on what you say, and what you reply is based on what I say. And if already in my head, I'm going to convince them of this, and this, and I'm not going to listen. If you want to see that in action, you just have to watch anything on television about politics. It's like 10 people screaming at each other, and none of them are listening. And when you see 2 spazzy white belts rolling with each other, what do you see? You see people just thinking outcome on this, and this, without any awareness of what's happening to the partner and also what's happening to them. Yeah. So for me, jiu-jitsu rolling is exactly the same thing as having a conversation. What I do is completely based on what you do, and what you do is completely based on what I do. Yeah. I had a bit of a crisis the last year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Because I always said of my game, my system was called mirroring principle. Yeah? And what I mean mirroring was, you just mirror directions. Until they don't want it anymore, they give you something back. And I came to the realization it's wrong, sadly enough. And how did I came to it? Because at a moment I had a lot of discussions and fights with my wife. And why was it? Because look at see it like this, look at. Now, so I'm always thinking whatever I do in jiu-jitsu, I apply in real life as well. Yeah? So if you go away from me and I walk away from you, okay, eventually they come back and now we go closer and now we can actually fight. Yes? But what happened with my wife, for example, look, sometimes I would come home and she would be in the mood, let's have a hug, okay? And then I have 3 ways to react to that. Okay, let's hug. Or, okay, you can hug. Or no, what the fuck, don't hug me. What is the best reaction? Well, if you don't have a continued relationship, the best reaction is, get the fuck away from me. And then, okay, you will never have a relationship with that person ever again. What is the best reaction? You still okay? You hug? Okay, let's have a hug. Let's have a hug. Okay, good. Then sometimes I would come home and she would say, what the fuck, you didn't do the dishes, blah, 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 blah. And I could say, for example, yeah, you also didn't do the dishes. Huh? What the fuck is that? Or I could say, okay, however. Or what is the third reaction? You can say, come, let's have a hug. I'm sorry, I will do the dishes next time, or blah, blah. What is the best reaction? Yes, if you want to have continued relationship with the person, it's better to come close and hug. Yeah? So how you translate this jiu-jitsu? How you can say love or have a hug or this? How you can say it in jiu-jitsu in one word? What was the magic word in jiu-jitsu? What is it? Connection. Yeah? It's all about connection. But then connection became a vague idea because people, it's this mystical thing that Rickson Gracie talks about. Okay, good. But that's actually what it's about. For me, connection means connection to yourself through breath. Yeah? And sometimes it means outside jiu-jitsu I can do connection to myself through meditation and through feeling and how my body feels and perceive that. And in the role it means actually, first off, connection to myself, where I want to feel aware. Where have I hurt? Where am I in danger? And I want to also connect to the person and feel what he's doing in order not to kill him. Yeah? Can I come here for a second, please? Look, I'm going to talk a bit and I'm going to go very specific, yes? So, in jiu-jitsu, Chris said today, black belt is defined about attacking the periphery and playing jiu-jitsu, yes? And that's like how you get good in that, it defines how you are a black belt. The way I define a black belt is actually not how good you are in submitting, not about how good you are in passing the guard. It's just, for me, it's how comfortable are you in every moment and how much of in control are you in every moment. That's it. Okay? Because it's like a million black belts around this planet. Yeah, probably a million maybe. That can attack me with a footlock, with an arm bar, or with this, or with this, or with this. But the moment I say, I'm going to attack this freaking foot, I'm attached to attacking that foot, I ignore everything else. And the more I attach to that, and really want to have that foot, the more days you have to make it for you. And I've always noticed in the gym, it's always the same pattern. I get good in attacking this, person learns how to defend this, and then, okay, fuck, I cannot tap him with anymore. Better start something else. Now I start to invest time in that arm. I'm going to do it over and over and over again, and eventually, also figure that out. So what it becomes actually, in the end, it becomes a race where we're both going to be forever, like if I roll with Chris, or with Crit, what is it? It's kind of fun, because it's like meditative in a roll, but also in the end, when I'm going to end it, Chris, and it always becomes a bit awkward.
I think our last one was 45 minutes.
Yeah, and then in the end, like it becomes awkward because, hey, let's stop it, or one of us has to be a dick a bit, and now it's finished. Okay, thank you. Or changed the perspective to the outcome. Yeah? So anyway, so I'm thinking, look, in the end, the art of Jiu-Jitsu, for me, the game of Jiu-Jitsu, is submitting the other person. And something that I increased my game a lot the last 3 weeks was this. Before, I was always attached to passing that guard. And I was here, okay, and I really cannot get past those legs. And eventually, I get maybe close, and I come to the head. And every single time, for example, I got here, and the person turns to his knees, it's like, oh, fuck no, I lost the guard back. I lost the ability to pass the guard, because I'll have to restart again. Better go to the back, and I teleport there and lose all control. What I do these days is I don't attach more value to control the legs, going for the head. So if I'm here, okay, and the legs move away, and head turns to me, front turn to your belly, please, I'm still in control. Yeah? You go more to your back, please. Okay, good. I'm still in control. Put your knee inside. I'm still in control. Yeah? Even if you sweep me, doesn't matter. Go. I'm still in control. Yeah? So it's all about, the way Francesco teaches it, is about constraints. And there's constraints you can put on your class to teach things. The constraints I always put on myself to be both safe, effective, safe for myself, safe for my training partner. And I think the best way to look at it in every moment is to I never try to breathe faster than this. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. I decided for myself, I'm never, ever going to be in a situation where I have to gasp for breath. Because the more you gasp like this, the more stupid your mind becomes. The more stupid your mind, the less you can trust a person. Less you have to joke about it, but give me any situation, literally, and you can go, bro, give me any situation where a person comes to you, and you can trust that person. It never happens. Never happens. There's not a single situation where you can trust that person, even not in the act. Yeah? Certainly not in the act. He can be trusted. Anyway, so about that, look now. For also what helps me is to see everything Jiu-Jitsu as a spectrum. Okay? You only lose control if you think you lost control. But if you just lose a bit of control and a bit there and a bit there, it becomes endless. Yeah. So again about Star Wars. Yeah. What does Star Wars teach you? That the extremes are not good. The Sith think in extremes, and the Jedi they think about non-attachment and did you watch a movie or not? You should watch a movie. Anyway, look. So if I think armbar is if I see very extreme way of armbar, it's like rack. Okay. And this rack happens sometimes if I attack and the moments align, he will either damage his arm or he will tap. But if it happens to roll with me, please, roll with me. Whoa, I just helped him escape. Okay? And then, fuck, I better push him away. And my action gives a reaction and so on. Yeah? So I'm going to learn today, teach you, how to attach. The biggest disease in Jiu-Jitsu that I see is, it's very noticeable stand-up, is people fighting with their ass backward. They over-connect their head and shoulders, and they never connect their hips. Yes? I'm going to ask now one thing that doesn't seem not related, but we're going to attach back to that. Everybody show me a hip escape, please. Everybody show me a hip escape. Keep doing it. Keep doing it forever. Film them, please. Okay? Okay. So, I see a million different hip escapes. I don't know a million, but like, I don't do different hip escapes because you do your hip escape. First off, some of you might be doing it just because you saw someone move his hip in a certain way and you want to act like it. This is also a hip escape. Yeah? This is a hip escape. You can hip like this. So, first off, don't even give a name to it because if it has an infinite amount of ways you can look at, then why will you even give it a name? You name the spectrum. Okay? Now imagine you're in space. Yeah? There's no Earth as a reference point, there's no partner. Okay? Show me a hip escape, how it looked like in space. Go. No, please try. Please do it. Please do it. Everybody, imagine you're in space. There is no Earth. Show me how hip escape would look like. Space in the air. There is no external reference point. It's only yourself. So use yourself as a context with the hip escape. You know, Francisco? Okay, look, so if I would be in space and I do a hip escape, it would look like this. Making a ball, yes or no? Yes? Yes? Go here, please. Yeah, you're back. Okay? So if you're there, okay? So put your arms somewhere, and now, look, keep your arms, please. Please hip escape over there. It's kind of hard, right? Please hip escape over there. Kind of hard. Now feel this. I'm here, now hip escape over there. Yeah. No, move your ass that way, please. Yeah, why? Because I shifted my weight. Yeah. Please hip escape over there again. Again, different. Yeah. Because you are already pre-programmed whatever you want to do, and you're not aware of what's happening. Now, what I want you to do is this, look at. This is an exercise I did 2 days ago in the gym. Make yourself as small as possible, meaning bring your weight, bring your shoulders to your chin, bring your chin to your chest, attach your arms, bring your knees to your shoulders, make yourself as small as possible. Keep making yourself smaller. Hey, no, look, you're jerking around. You're not making yourself, I will make myself as small as possible. Ready? Wait, please. Close your eyes. And now keep making yourself good. Freeze. Keep your head. Oh, you're losing connection again. Stay here. Look. And now ask me shift weight. No, ask me to shift my weight.
Shift your weight.
See, random action you didn't think about and shit happened. Yeah? So keep this here. Keep your head attached. Stay there. Close your eyes. Feel where my weight is. Look, again, it's a spasm motion. You did this to me, yeah? Look. And there is a gentleman's agreement that I don't do this. Because I would be a dick, but you're equal being a dick by pumping it around. Yeah? Because that's a big reason sometimes people don't want to roll with you. So this time keep tight, close your eyes, close your elbows, attach, close your knees. Slowly feel what I'm doing. Just raise your hip a little bit. Raise your hip up. Raise your hip up. Good, freeze. And stay here. Now move your ass away. Yeah, that's how you have to move. And sometimes I put it, and it's actually in my gym Thursday, just attach. And you stay here, and then you tell me shift weight. Okay, boom. Feel where I am, please. Start to, exactly. That's how you should feel. Yeah, that's how a conversation should feel. Look, I can, without any arguments, if I take a weak person, like in a conversation, without any composure, and I yell enough at you, I scream and I yell and I punch you, say, Wim is right, even if you don't believe I'm right, but I can convince everyone I'm right. If you're a pancake, like no tension in your body, I can destroy whoever I like. Yeah. So the first thing is always be attached and be tight. Yeah. So now, what I'm gonna teach you guys to do now today. And you're back, please. I want everybody, all of you to see. Just take armbar, go, please. And I want you to start here with your both hands into the elbow. Let's just start, okay? The goal is to tap. His goal is to escape. If I let you come on top to get the armbar, the outcome of me winning decreases because I don't want you to be on top. If I ever lose the armbar, you're all on top. So for now, just go here. Don't break people's arms, okay? You focus on getting up and passing my guard or getting out. And I'm going to focus on keeping control, eventually getting to the armbar. I'm going to see how you guys act. Okay, we're going to do this for 3 minutes. Okay, let's go, play. Games where the problem focus on different things. Okay. This time, let me think. You go lift your ass up. Lift your ass higher, please. Higher. Your butt cannot touch the floor. Only this part of your hip can touch the floor. Okay? Good. Your goal is just to get on top. Let's go. Fine. You can finish the armbar however you like. Okay? Right. Done. You win. Done. Okay? Stop. You lost. You might still get the armbar, but the odds of you getting the armbar decreased. And the price of failure costs you more because now you're on bottom and it's counted as your guard. Go again, please. Go again. Get this. Do this. Get there. And now make it so. Think about this. Lift your ass up, please again. Higher. If you feel it close to your butthole. Good. And now try to have the first body part of you touch the floor after your turn should do this. Not your knees. Fine. Go. Play. Just mechanics, you can do whatever, okay? And now bottom, just fight again please. Don't allow bottom to go on top. Okay, let's go, fight, play. Try to finish the armbar without letting the person on bottom get on top. Go, usually do it. Have a look, come here please. Okay. Come close. Make a ball. Okay? And without opening yourself, yeah? Roll the turtle. That's it. Roll. Without you'll never get there, yeah? If your hip is bent, keep rolling to turtle, please. Keep rolling. You will never get there. Now freeze. Bring your heels to your head. Extend yourself. Go. Now I cannot stop it. Yes? So anytime you're in a bridging position, so like I want to get away from people doing this shit. Yeah? Because now I'm bridging. You're not bridging, you're spazzing. Yeah? And sometimes you twist away from the wrong side and you pop your ribs. So the way to bridge is actually put your feet in your butt, go closer, connect yourself as much as possible, and now on this body part to the floor first. See? I start to walk. The moment I bend, see, now I can get pulled backwards. Also the moment when hooks can start to enter. So go here, and when you want to bridge, actually want to walk as far as you can. I bend my hip and fall. I keep walking, doing it in this position actually. And then the next thing is to walk back to the circle. Okay? Let's go. Try. Effectively get on top. Look, I can stand up in a million ways. Yeah? And there is different solutions to the game. There is only two minimal effort, maximum efficiency ways to do it. Yeah? So the way, look, and how do you know what is the minimal effort? Is to look at a baby. A baby will not start. What does a baby do to get up? It's usually, first thing is, okay, it sees light. Yeah? It starts to learn to use the eyes. That's all the baby does. Look at light in the beginning, or to sound. Yeah? So then it starts to get the head up a bit. And then next thing is, feet come up. And then it starts to, look, now I have hands. It starts to explore the hands a little bit. And after it's aware of the hands, and also it sees something comes to grab. Auto grab. Rotation or throw-in motion, or whatever you can call it. Yeah? And I want to reach, and what the baby does, eventually it learns to do this. If you want to feel perfect connection, perfect jiu-jitsu, take a baby and just fight with the baby. Just use your fingers to stop it from, baby always wants to turn to the belly, or use an object, just stop it from moving. And the baby will always do this. So look, stop my hip from turning, please. Can you please? So look, grab my hip. Okay, so here, I'm going to keep my hip on the floor, ready? Yes, now keep my hip on the floor, ready? Now, and if you pull harder, pull, keep pulling, walk away and pull. You just help me to do it. It also shows you the more you attach yourself to the outcome, the more I can play with it, yeah? And then the second way, harder to do, is to do the same thing through a walk like this. Yeah? It's the baby bridge, how it used to be called. Yeah? The moment you do this, you lose everything. Okay? Now, how does this, so this explore at your free time at home. Come back please here. Now, come back on your floor. Have their feet there. So now this time I want you to be here. Yeah? And I'm going to be focusing on the arm bar. Okay? I just want you to focus on not letting this person here get on top or to get his belly to the floor. Get your belly to the floor, please. Go. It's going to be very easy. Okay, now do it. slapping your elbow in my face. No, it's fine. It happens all the time. It's like, oh, so you didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, but you better not do it on purpose. That would be the limit. Yeah? So now, be aware of what's happening. Don't start moving in space. Just think about the interaction between the two of us, not what happens in the space. We fight, these are the universe. It's over here. Okay? Go again. It's super easy if you feel what happens. Go. Do it charity. Good job. Okay? Do the same thing again. Make it as least jerky as possible. There's no danger. We have time forever. Okay, let's go again, please. There, feet there. So guys, head there, feet there. Yeah? Closer. So guys, look. So look, what happened every single time when we did it? Look, we started here. Usually all of you were here with your arms up front. Now look, just slowly turn your belly to me, please. Slowly. Arm is out every single time. Go back, please. And sometimes randomly we get lucky. Turn away from me, please. Now we get the arm bar. Now it's easy. Yeah, good. Yeah. So, last year I would say mirroring would be this. Turn to me, please. I would do more this. And hopefully keep turning. Get the arm bar on the other side. Yeah. Still exists, yeah. But now look at this, yes. So, that's one thing. Second thing, look, the moment I start, so lift your hip up, please. High. Freeze. Yeah. Drop your hip again. Let's this arm out. Let's say I want to attack this arm. Yeah? I used to do this with rotation, bring the arm to the other side. Okay? This time lift your hip up. Don't jerk, relax. Lift your hip higher, please. And now start walking to me, please. And see how I start to help your action. I can pull my arms and push my legs, but now I'm fighting against my own body. Yeah? So, okay. Let's say we try the different side. Okay? Lift your head up, bring your chin to your chest, chin to chest. Good job. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just start getting up, please. Start getting up. Yeah. And now, I better keep going. Keep going up. I better go there. And the whole, this creates a whole madness, yeah? And I'll just do this. You get the arm, and now just think, freeze, put your feet close to your butt, pull the elbow, don't move, I'm talking about myself in third person. So, when you do it later, you get your both hands inside the elbow, close your elbows, you don't move. Yeah? Bring your heels to your butt, and now start leaning backward and start walking your hip inside. What are you feeling?
No, for sure, much smoother. Yeah, much better.
Fight, go. Fight, get out. Now everything I do at this moment is actually based on what he's doing. But I keep my hip attached. Look, because if I want to attack the elbow, I need to control the shoulder. Yeah? If I bring my shoulders forward, I'm not controlling the shoulders to turn to me, please. Turn. So now I lost the ability to attack the arm. Yeah? So what I do instead, I keep the elbow tight. Keep tight, please. It'd be easier if you turn away first. Turn away first. That's super easy. Keep tight. Don't move. Turn away from me, please. And stay there. So keep the arms close to you. Walk your hip in. So bring your shoulders away and start walking the hip closer and closer and closer. And the whole focus is to attack the shoulder right now. That's it. And we're going to play the same game of keeping him with his back on the floor. If he gets on top, keep going. Keep going. Get up. He wins. Good? Let's go. Play. Everybody come on that side. The problem is, what I'm talking about right now, this happens all through your game. Just using the arm bar as an example. Yeah? And we'll maybe have time to refer back to guard also. Please turn away from me first. Turn away from me. Yeah, freeze. Just to make the initial thing easier, because if you lose the shoulder to begin with, there is no arm bar anymore. So this is actually partly inspired because Francesco told me have to attach everything to the gait cycle, to be walking. Yeah? If I close my legs, I cannot walk. Yeah? I want to walk, I need my feet on the floor. So feet close to the butt. And now look, all of you are doing this. Now just turn to me. Turn to me. Turn, and look how I start to lose everything. And sometimes I get lucky before it finishes, and most of the time we're out. Yeah? Turn a bit away from me, please. And look what I do. Start to bring your heels to your butt first. And then start bringing your shoulders away, shoulders behind your hip line, to walk your hip close to the butt. I'm not interested in the arm bar. Look, and like I said, if I'm invested in getting the arm bars to turn, please. Bridge. And see how I start to give you motion and ability to get out. Alright, please? Instead of my submission depends on what you do. How many arm bars are there? Unlimited. You just don't give everything a name. Yeah. So keep walking your hip inside. Feel the tension? You tell me when it's time to tap.
No,
Why?
because the pressure on the shoulder was much.
Much. Was it dangerous?
I guess in a bit.
Look, it's dangerous if I'm not aware of you and you're not aware of yourself. Yeah? But look, the thing is, I'm not going to go, now it's too late. And you're going to be here and you tell me when it's dangerous. See, I'm walking, I'm not trying to pull, I'm trying to get my hips to my heels, heels to my hips. Turn away from me, please. Arm bar goes there. Turn the other side, please. Arm goes there. Look at my knees. Yeah? I put my knees there. Come up, please. Oh crap, now I start to lose everything. So, this is if you fight reactively. You have to, well, it's not action, reaction. On my part, it's action, 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 and you react. Yeah? So, hip is in. Make a sit up, please. Turn your knees that side. You bridge. Turn the knees that side. Yeah. Good. Turn to me, please. Okay, fine. I keep walking my hip all the time in. Turn to your knees, please. To me, now turn to me. I allow you. Turn to your knees. Good. Go on your knees fully. Good, yeah. I'm trying to be here. Stack me. Correct. Now it gets a bad name because you cannot fight if you don't have connection to the floor. Go back, please. Now feel the difference. Usually keep turning to your knees. I'm not thinking about the arm, I'm just thinking, touching my hip more. And was it dangerous? No, because there's no motion in your arm. So just like doing squeeze, and my hip walks in while my shoulders walk out. So if you see it like in chess, for example, you have to think, how do you win a chess game, a chess match? How do you win a chess match? No. Checkmate. What is checkmate? You jail the king, and we could jail the king, but you don't capture the king. We could very much say, from now I'm going to play chess, I'm going to put you checkmate, and you're forced to still make one move with your king. Why don't we do this? Well, we don't do this because there is no, it's senseless, because we already know we won the game, but also because it's a gentleman's sport. Yeah? You should always win chess with a tap. Like, how do you win a chess match? Or a person always resigns. You say, okay, I cannot move my king anymore because you're going to take it next time. You win. You bow out in your own on your own terms, but you still lost. You should be the same. You should be agreeing when it's there. And I should slowly squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. One move for a move. I'm not going to. If I allow 2 moves for every move you make in chess, I'm going to be losing. I'm going to be always winning. That's all I want to say. So one more time. Go here. Keep your elbows. For me, it always helps to keep my eyes closed. You may cross your feet if you like. It helps to pull in. You can also open to walk. Sometimes one, sometimes the other. But keep your chin to your chest, shoulders forward. No, you can do the same. That's fine. Because it also increases your odds if you do it. Now, from here, I lean a bit backwards just to have the ability to walk my hip in. And that's it. And then, breathe in, after you breathe out. More connection. And that's all there is to it. Now, I used to, every time I go forward, I lose things. So what can I do now? I'm going to fight, go. No, keep fighting, no. Escape. Escape. Look now what happens. The moment I attack, bridge. The moment I pull, I actually help you getting up. Yeah? And also make it more dangerous. Play like this, please. Let's go. Yeah. Second bridge. Okay? So I'm a bit. Okay. What is the one thing that the guard is the one concept of martial arts? One of the big things you have to see is distance control. Yes or no? Yes. Yeah? The distance control. I'm going to do an arm bar on you. Okay. And stack me, please. Stack. So stack. With light people, you sometimes get lucky. With heavier people, most of the time you don't. The only thing it means is light people have less margin for error. Big people have way more margin for error. Yeah? I know if the both of them go together and you put your weight completely in the middle and perfect, I'm always going to get crushed. Now, I cannot move. Put your weight away from me, please. Thank you. I gave you what I wanted. You feel? And too much in jiu-jitsu. Because it always looks cool if you do a ball below the person. Stop doing that, yeah? Look, come closer. Here, if I fail, I'm going to start passing my guard right away. Yeah? Now, another thing, MMA. What is MMA about? Imagine it's MMA. I'm spending whole time here holding her. I lose submission. Now what did I get? What did I get? Nothing. What counts in MMA? Damage. How do you do damage? Striking distance. So whatever I want to do, look, if I fight, go play please. I want to be far away. Why? Because now I can punch, even if the arm wasn't effective. At the same time, escape please. Oh, good. Now I'm back into my guard right away. Yeah? Another example of this. Give me your back please. Look, I can give it from everywhere. Look, everybody fights like this. Fighting for the seat belt and attaching. Lean forward please. Get your knees. Get your knees. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. No, don't fall. Don't go back. Get your knees. Go back.
Forward.
Keep going to your knees. Keep going. Yeah, eventually rotation. I might still win. But look, if I lose right away in the zone where it's not so comfortable anymore for me. Now feel this, turn around. Now we're gonna do less shoulders, more hips. So whatever attachment I can use can be this. Fight, go, go. Keep going. Once my legs are locked, you're getting out. Keep going. Strike, 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 strike. Keep going. Yeah. Now look at our wrist control. Here, make a ball. Now I can start head hunting me. So the whole thing I want to do is always keep my shoulders away from it and keep my hips in. Feel the difference? Now what happens? Rotate to me. To the other side, the other side. No, stay down. Stand forward. Back on the floor. Turn to me, please. Okay, good. Keep going, keep going. Move up. Alright. Move up now. Move up, move up. Because my shoulders allow you to do the rotation. A person is the most able to carry weight if he's standing up. So anytime I fight, I want to be as straight as possible. Here, please. So one of the supposed called best position in Jiu-Jitsu is called the back mount. Yes? Go on your belly, please. And yet, often when I teach cops, I tell them not to do it because this is one of the biggest things that happens with arrests. When I arrest a person, you're here, maybe even learn the choke. Explosively go to turtle, please. Go. Happens every single time. Yes. Now go back. Now, go to turtle, please. Feel the difference? Because my hip is in. If I attach my legs inside, put your hip up, please. There. So now here, look at, go to turtle. Super easy, yes? Go back. Go to turtle. Feel the difference? Now, another thing, back escapes, yeah? If I'm here and I'm going to go around your throat, you can catch my elbow, other hand. Now you control my rotation, your attachment, you can stand up with me, yeah? So for me, the number one submission I go for these days is try to do this. Now, and I don't pull because it's being a dick, but if I bring my hip up, it's a tap. You rotate. Oh, I want to catch the submission. Now keep going up and now lose you. Come back. Now get out, please. Go, go, go. Tap. Yeah? So, and I got this clue from what? From deadlifting. If you deadlift, what the beginner thinks is pull the weight from the floor. And what I actually give you as a cue is keep the bar and bring your hip under the bar again. Yeah? Then about posture. If you think what beginners are taught to lift weight is always straight back, straight posture, and pull it up. Yes. But if you see advanced strongman, what does the posture look like? Every single time they catch, they have sloppy shoulders, but they engage, and they actually pulled with a great spine. Yeah? Yes? How you call this position? If you're doing fitness, one of the most important things you can do to yourself is Jefferson curl. You know what Jefferson curl? Yes. It's getting the bar. So this is your hip escape, this is your triangle escape, this is your everything. It's your attachment to this. Foot lock. Close, please. Here's a good foot lock. Close. Okay. I take my foot way down. Okay. Anytime you bring something far away from my butt, attack it, please. Attack it, attack it, attack it. Keep going. Look how much emotion you're putting into it. Yeah? Just attach to the freaking moment. Yeah? Attach, go. Good. So I'm thinking, okay, heel to the butt, butt to the heel. More back and forth. Fuck. There's the leg lock. Keep tight, please. Lift your butt to your heel. At the very least, I'm harder to attach. Sometimes you can even lean. Keeping my hip attached all the time. The moment I really get afraid and emotional about it, that's what I get. So for me, it helps a lot to just to close your eyes and actually feel what's happening. And I'm 100% sure this is right because from Octavio was you know Octavio, right? Octavio Couto, like Francesco's teacher and one of the most intelligent people in my jiu-jitsu, he was a 5th degree black belt at that time. He was in my gym. And we were in the morning, it was just me and Thomas, very good leg locker guy. So this 5th degree black belt jiu-jitsu guy in gi on my mat. And then my guy asks, in gi, can we do heel hooks? What do you get? What do you think he answered? Many times, like half of the Brazilians in the world will say, how dare you insinuate heel hooks in gi? He says, sure, I think I've never been heel hooked before. So he doesn't even care. That was a good thing, yeah? And his defense was literally this. Putting his butt towards his heel. And anyway, that's it. So, what we can do now, just to feel the same thing, come back here please, close, turn around. I'm going to get your shoulders, okay? And you can experiment with 2 things. A full seat belt, yes? And go forward, and now there's no hip engagement. Second version, go please, 5, go. Start to walk my hip in. Keep going and escape. Keep escaping. Feel the difference? Escape. And look, the moment I lose everything, eh? Held it? The moment I lost my hip engagement, I lost everything. Okay? So, stay here, go to the back. And one thing, if you look at MMA, how does most of MMA fights end always? I start on the back, I'm here, I control my hands the whole fight, and I don't get to actually choke. And then we have to start fresh again the second round. If everybody on MMA would start doing this, bang, 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 what will happen? This person will turn one side, turn out please. Bang, bang, bang. Still bang, bang, forever. See? And I'm not saying you should punch, but for me the punch is the metaphor for everything else you can do with your hands. Very often the beginners in my gym, I tell them, first class, you are allowed to slap. On the ears, why? Because you have no clue for submission. But submission always involves the hands, well not always, but many things involve the hands. If you just can only do this, it means you have some degree of submission ability to be dangerous in that class. Yeah? Anyway, start on the back, or on the arm bar, it's no different, it's all the same. And feel the difference between shoulders forward and shoulders back. Okay, let's go, play. And I tell this every class that I teach, I have 3 daughters. A 1-year-old, 4-year-old, 8-year-old. And at some point they're going to be 16-year-old, and they're going to be a boy coming to my door. I'm going to take your daughter out. I'm going to say, hi. Yeah? And now give me a hand, please. Good. You can go out. Perfect. I knew you were going to be giving me a handshake like this. I knew this. I see you. You've lived, you've experienced. I knew this. I can trust you. Look, if you ever see a person who gives you a hand like this, what do you say? Get the fuck out of here. Disappear. You can still fix that person. But I'm not going to fix a 16-year-old, and my daughter's not going to fix him. How do you fix a limp person? I say, hey man, what is this? I tease you a bit. Come on, hey, man up a bit. Keep tight. You play, you tease. Yeah? But now he's stronger, yes? What I don't do is this. That's bullying. The same thing as how do you make a kid that's afraid of water? How do you make him less afraid of water? You put some water in the face and let them play and then they get better. You don't do. Trust me, I've been there, I've tried that, yeah. When I was teaching in school. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it destroys them forever. Yeah, so anyway, the other person is just, how do you deal with that? Well, if this boy teaches my hand like this, I know this is the kind of guy that will try to overpower my daughter, or will be the guy like, what you looking at, man? What the fuck? I can appreciate that person kindly. You know why? Because he's the kind of person that sees a mountain and says, oh, fuck, a mountain, I climb the mountain, runs up, okay, falls down, dies, good riddance, the problem is solved, or falls down, breaks a leg, now he's smarter and adapts. So I can deal kind of with spazzy people in the gym because they will learn through mistakes. Unfortunately, we will get damaged in the process, some of us. Yeah? I cannot deal with this person. Sometimes yes, but they're like, because the limp person is also very, very dangerous to get this person. You know, how do you fix everything? See, squeeze as hard as possible. Squeeze. This connection. Now we're equals. Keep that, please. Keep that. If you're limp, I control your structure. I can do whatever I like with you. Yes. So this is a metaphor for everything. Connect your hand, get a good shape. Hold tension, tight. I'm gonna flip your hand around. Relax. Sweep or sweep. Okay? Sweep me. Nope. Keep sweeping me that side. Nope. Sweep me the other side. I'm gonna sweep you. Ready? Tight. Nope. The other side. Defend that. No. Sweep me, please. Sweep me. Come on, sweep me. Thank you. I wait for the reaction. Second thing, joint locks. I can break your wrist like this. I can break it like that. Yeah? Break my wrist. Nope. That's mirroring. Yeah? But then what I feel is break my wrist. Break my wrist. Okay, good. This I can explain to everyone. That is mechanics. What I cannot explain to everyone is quantum mechanics. This is keep tight, fight, go. And this is the art of Jiu-Jitsu and the game of Jiu-Jitsu where you start to feel in the moment what happens, and eventually one of us will win, and I will win because of our experience. Yeah? That's it. Or maybe. So this is usually when a beginner comes to my class, I always say hi. And I feel what happens, and then I explain the whole Jiu-Jitsu through this metaphor. And magically I do a little bit better. Yeah? So that's it. I was going to go with this. More examples. Yeah. So triangle. Okay? So my career is based on abusing the triangle. They give it and they pass. How do you pass a triangle? Please pass my triangle. Thank you very much. How is everybody taught the triangle? Very often. Get a triangle, get everything tight, make a ball, and then start turning towards the side. They can start to pass you. And now, high risk, then you say, you do as a light person with a heavy person. I get squashed, my legs are not long enough. I cannot do it, he's too strong, blah, blah, blah. No, the triangle is wrong, and his press is good, and a heavy person get away with more. Yes? So, how do you do the triangle? Not to go too into it, but for me the perfect triangle looks like this. Okay? Fight, go. Yeah. Yes? And now we actually fought. Relax, please. I'm going to make it even worse. Now your limbs, I can show the perfect version. Point my toes, engage my hip. Now it becomes even a sweep. You feel? Yeah. Now, the moment I start to look at, try to stack me, please. Impossible. Yeah? Look, now I look at my feet. By flexing my feet, I sort of arch my back. I take I take space away. I might kill him, but also I'm catching a raging bull, which I cannot control. Stack me, please. I cannot stop him from lifting my hip up, and he will get out. I know he would get out because you're physically stronger, at least as strong as me. Yes? So I want you to feel now this. To get a triangle, close your triangle, point your toes. Then this is the hard part, pelvic twist. So turn your butthole towards your mouth towards your butthole, and now start walking away. Yes. Lift yourself up, please. There, it's also there. And lift yourself up. It also fixes the armbar right away. Bring your weight over me. No. Bring your weight.
I'm sorry.
Bring your weight right over me. Step. You win. And just let go of your legs. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Don't run over your pores like a raging bull. Slowly bring to the middle where they feel they cannot take it anymore. And then they open their legs. Yes? Good? Let's try and then we're done almost. Yeah? We can solve questions or more examples of the same thing. Yeah? Go. Teaching right now, look, you're going to say, okay, whatever, next best thing, look, we can try it. For me, this is everything. Yeah? One of the things, for example, look, women who have had children, yeah? One of the first things they have to fix again. And some never do. And that's why sometimes they lose life. It's like the pelvic floor. So pelvic floor means this. Yeah? I can give a ton of examples like this. You're never just relaxing. Yeah? Come here, please. Okay. Sit down. On your back. Closer. Okay. Very slowly, just gently. Yeah? Look, I'm sitting here. Look at my spine. Bridge, please, slowly. Bridge. Then I fall. Yeah? So now, hands on the floor. My back is still straight. Bridge me, please. I have to move my hands. Now go back. Now I push into my hands. and I engage my pelvic floor. What does it actually look like if I engage my pelvic floor? My knees actually start to come up. Now bridge me. Bridge. Yeah. Jiu-Jitsu is always about this. Look, if you want to defend your close guard, at least sport Jiu-Jitsu, it's like this. And in MMA you have elements of that, yeah? Make yourself small, bring your head here, closer, smaller. I don't get to submit you. How can I submit you? I have to spread you out first. Okay? Most people make it super easy. Lift your chin up. Don't let me spread you out. Ready? Yeah, because you give me a big lever. Yeah? Even keep going. Look, I keep going. I don't let go, I lose everything. You switch sides to defend. Now I have you. Yeah, so you just block whatever you want. Yeah? And then from your perspective, look, keep tight, make ball, look, I'm here. Eh? And now I'm doing this with my spine. Slowly bring your hip up. Oh crap, now you're out. Just escape, whatever side you like. Feel where the opening is. Where is my weight not? My weight is not there. Oh. Not on the other side. Just get over there. Yeah, good. Okay. So, it's always pretty much, if in a defense situation, where the guy is smaller than you, make super small, it's really about who can stay the smallest ball for longer. Fight, go. And then you wait, so you keep engaged in the moment, until this person on bottom, make a hip escape, go up please, make a hip escape. There's my underhook. Do something, and now again, smaller ball, keep fighting. Actually feel what happens. Ah, there's my underhook. Yeah? So then, from the flip side, if I'm on bottom, go please, okay? I'm only focused on making myself smaller and feel what you give me. Fight, go. That I win. Because this way you always get back to inside space. Because most people are attack, and don't feel what happens in the moment. Yeah. So we can all bring it back to this. Yeah? And every time you want to get up, unfortunately, you will have to expand yourself in some way or form, and that is the game of it. Yeah. So when I'm training on the mat, and that's the last part I'm gonna say, when I'm in the gym. I'm only thinking I want to win every single round. But listen to what I mean. Eh? I want to submit every single person I fight with. Just when I have a conversation, I want to win every conversation, but I want to win it with good arguments, with better motion and better things. Yes? That means sometimes you'll have to admit, this person, like blah blah blah, okay, just scream harder than me. I'm gonna stop wanting to have a conversation with you. We're not gonna learn anything from that person, except maybe resilience against chaos. Yeah? What I want you to do is, look, when you roll, when we have a conversation, I want to be right. Eh? But I want to be right, so we give good arguments. Why? Because this time you have to give me better arguments than mine, so to prove that you're right, yes? And if I keep this game without ego, just attached to winning and improving the argument, I'm going to actually learn something. That's what I'm saying. So if I'm willing to let you beat me if you're better than me, if I go into the gym with my younger competitor guys, and I finish the round 0, like not getting submitted, then I go, I win. If it was a competition, the rules decide maybe different. But that guy is going to leave the mat. All of my competitors have this in my gym. It's like, okay, I didn't submit it, but I go like, okay. Suppose I felt, really makes me feel very tired when I roll. So they're always gonna carry that. Understand what I'm saying? So how you define progress? You define how you define success in jiu-jitsu, you define it differently. In the past, it would be submit every single person. Now, it's for me the act of perfection, let's say. Yeah? They always say, roll without ego in the gym. Is that a good or a bad thing? That is a bad thing. Because if you don't roll without ego, it's like me playing chess with you. If you don't have ego, you don't play to win, means I can get away with everything. Yeah? But if you have to be so full of ego that you want to win in the most perfect way. Meaning, if I play chess with my daughter and I take the king, and she does not move her king, I'm going to say, I got your king. I'm going to say, no, hey, Eva, please move your king a bit there. Now you can keep playing the game. So you want to make your partners as perfect as possible by being as perfect as possible yourself. So you make the game safer and That's it. Every time you have to finish, get around to the gym, done. Huh? So my constraints are never raise breath. Sorry, I may do this, but never to the point that I feel I have to gasp for air. But my breathing can raise with my action, but I cannot go past that point. And secondly, I try to make no sound. And this came to me in the summer. We were watching some guys doing parkour. You know what is parkour? Parkour, you know, it's like free running. Yeah? And all the beginners, they sound like this. They have no impact. And you see the masters, they're like ninjas. They're like, because if I jump from a roof 4 feet high, I go knee damage. If I jump from a very high roof and I go like this, then actually you don't make sound. Yeah? So come back here, please. Stand up, please. Most resistant damage happens by uncontrolled falling body weight. Like Chris said, you jump on someone. Yeah? What I will never allow in my gym is this. So you're gonna fall backwards. I will never do this. Fall. That's fucking dangerous because sometimes head is up, head up. Boom. Now you get to scream at the white belt for hurting you. That was your own fault. You fall with your knee, you just aid it. Don't do it with your knees. Yeah, okay. Muay Thai before, kick someone on the elbow because it's the same example. Yeah? So, and at the same time, if you would get an I'm able, you're gonna get punch you. So for me, the takedown actually, there is no takedown. There is never a takedown. If you see takedowns as a different part of jiu-jitsu, like we always have like ground game, bottom game. You know, they're just the game. Yeah. Now I'm here, and I'm just thinking about control in the moment. I don't want to throw. I want to be in control. Good. 5 good. Sit down, please. And then they bang. Pressing straight away. Push my butt up, please. Nothing. I'm gonna now imagine I want to roll with you. Keep my butt, please. And now you get to attack me. Yeah. So then you will fortunately have people in the gym who go like that. Yeah? And some are stronger, some are weaker. The only thing I try to do, hold your eyes, attack me, go fight, is to stop him from moving. He got out, escape, he's moving. He was so he has to come back eventually. And keep doing this forever and ever. When you change weight, I compete, the last 10 seconds of the fight, where I know I cannot beat him anymore, and I go a bit fast because I always want to submit a person. That's my goal. I don't want to be on the bed there. If it's in the gym, 20 seconds on the timer, I might do the same, but never to the point that will injure you, or even my partner on the competition itself. Yeah. So, brings me to the final point, Kuzushi. What is Kuzushi?
Working posture.
Partially. But I like this. No, partially. That's the whole point. Some people say breaking posture. I'm going 1 minute after finishes. I started 10 minutes late. So look at so there is breaking posture, there's off balancing. No. Kuzushi means to disrupt. It means to put you in a state where you can attack. Yeah. And the other part of it, talk about I don't know, Japanese term is to build yourself. So jiu-jitsu is about keeping myself in a state where you can attack and disrupting you so you cannot attack me. And then if I put you out of balance, what will you do? You will recover balance. So I always fight as stand ready, please. Stay with your feet tight. Attack me now. Look, so stop. I keep you in balance. The moment you move, make a motion, now you're out of balance. And I just keep building that. And at the same time, look, I go in for a throw, whose posture is now worse. We're the same, right? We're both the same. Random shit happens. Now come in with a throw, please. Come in with a throw, do a hip throw. Your posture sucks. And every once in a while, throw me please. I failed, but my posture was still good enough to partially save me to wrestle up. Okay? You're not going to get all of this, but at least that's maybe change your thinking a bit, okay? Tomorrow, only games, no talk. Thanks a lot.